beautiful. That is gorgeous. And then Kodama can go, probably does an AoE because the AI is dumb. Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new cosmic monster, Lord Platypus, or Perry the Platypus. Alright, give me one sec. My hatchery is full. Let me go ahead and place Pterodactyl in here. Now, here's the deal, guys. I unfortunately do not have enough gems to take this monster all the way to rank 5. At least I don't think so. It depends how many slots he has unlocked. So what I might do in this video is I might just take it to like rank 3, and then there'll be a follow-up video where I take this monster all the way to rank 5. The only thing I know about this monster is that he is supposed to be a counter to the wolf pack, to Lupin, to Masher, and to Ulrika. So if there's anyone out there that has the wolf pack and they're properly ruined, make sure to comment below and maybe we can set up like a live battle and we can see how this monster works specifically against them, because I don't think I'm going to be able to find players running the wolf pack in PvP, or even if you have two of the wolves, right? Masher and Ulrika, Lupin and Ulrika, anything will be fine. With that being said, huge thanks to SocialPoint for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, the cells to rank 5. Thank you for giving me all the slots unlocked, so I don't need to use gems unlocking it. Whoa, he looks evil as a little baby. His eyes are glowing. Alright, Agent P, everyone. Let's go ahead and place Perry, and let's see his alts. The only thing I know about this monster is, once again, that he's a counter to the wolf pack, so this is going to be my first time actually looking at the skills and everything. I think I briefly saw them, so I have a little idea of what he has, but this is like a full in-depth first look. Alright, with that being said, this poor fellow was always ridiculed for his appearance, but he had a particularly acute sense of echolocation. One day while he was hunting for prey, he sensed something different, stardust. Since that day, no one ridicules him anymore. He's Lord Platypus now. Alright, so this monster has a power stat of 7392, which is definitely on the lower end of cosmic monsters. It's tied with that of Ignis, Lindworm, Rotten, Witchcat, Master Masher, Pulsus, Manipulate, Letalus, and Henrich. So not an attacker by any means. His life stats is very, very, very low. Tied with that of Spitfire, it is actually the lowest of all the cosmic monsters. Very few monsters have a life stat below 70k. And then 67,558, once again, there's only two monsters, Spitfire and Lord Platypus, so he is officially the squishiest of all the cosmics. But his speed stat is where he makes up for it, because unlike Spitfire, this monster is insanely fast. This is the second fastest monster in the game, tied with Ignis, Lupin, Ferris, Vampirasto, and Colometic. So, super fast speed stats. The power stat doesn't matter, super low HP stats. So the only other monster for everyone to know is Moonming. Moonming has a speed stat of 6006. He's anti-control, so he's not a huge threat, I would say. Alright, let's take a look at the trait. This is what's going to make or break it. When I saw this monster, I was guessing he was going to have Status Caster Shock to prevent the extra turns. Some players were also thinking Status Caster Anticipation or Permanent Anticipation. Let's find out. Right now I just see a Nightmares. Immune to Night... Oh! I already peeked. Yes, Anticipation. Alright. So, Immune to Nightmares. With Immune to Nightmares, the way I see this actually being beneficial is because now that we have Vampirastro, now that we have Witchcat, and they can hold the Witchcat's banner that drains your stamina, that can at least protect you against that. I would have preferred, because it keeps immune to nightmares the whole way, I think I would have really, really liked if this monster grew into an abomination. That way, it wasn't just nightmares, but you actually were also protected against the possessions. But you do have Harden, so 20% of the time you won't get hit with negative effects. This includes control, torture, anything that's a negative effect. And then when you take this monster to rank 3, you do get a Status Caster Anticipation. So, any extra turns, you're gonna cut in, right? It's the reason why Hardy and Chucklemuckle are valuable. Now, the thing about Hardy is that Hardy has a permanent anticipation, and you get this completely unranked. Now, of course, this was a Golden Legends Pass monster, so the only way to actually have Hardy was if you purchased him with a Golden Legends Pass. The other anticipation monster we have in the game is Chucklemuckle. Now, this was a free-to-play monster, and there have been various ways to get this monster, even by watching Monster Wither videos, and you also get this monster at rank 0 with anticipation. So, they have an advantage in that they are permanently... unless they get trade disabled, you get to keep anticipation, whereas Lord Platypus, at least as of right now, it's a status caster, so once it runs out, unless he has a skill that can reapply it, which I imagine he will. Oh, and I like the name Happy, but we're definitely gonna have to change that. Good old Perry. Alright, let's level up this monster. I gotta say, I love his monster design. It is by far one of the coolest. I love the animation, the way his claws are like... Man, he looks like this monster is gonna be able to freeze, but also, he's gonna have some shocking abilities as well. He is a thunder monster after all. Alright, so let's level him up all the way to 100. And, oh, look at those skill names. You can already see it. Scorched Wolves. Lord of the Lair. Electrifying Predator. Alright, let's see. Change skills. Deals moderate thunder damage to one enemy, applies shock. It is 0 cooldown, 0 stamina. Said that backwards, 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. So even if you get hit with CDA, even if you have no stamina to utilize, you can shock the enemy, which prevents extra turns. Deals low thunder damage, blocks extra turn skills. Alright, Lord of the Lair is 22 stamina spammable, so it is just a damage-based attack. I could already tell you no need to run this, as this is not an attacker. Scorched Wolf deals moderate thunder damage to all enemies, applies guard down and shock to all enemies, requires cooldown. Alright, so from what I can tell right now, it looks like when this monster gets anticipation, you basically shock to prevent the extra turn. Right now, it doesn't seem like a counter, because if you let's say, for example, you're battling a Master Masher and the daughter Ulrika. If Masher turn transfers, it doesn't matter if then you go in and apply the shock, because Ulrika is still going to be able to attack you, because she doesn't need to utilize an extra turn skill herself. It would counter Lupin, though, because Lupin first needs to make the enemy weak to physical attacks, and then turn transfer over to his sister. Alright, but we have a guard down shock skill. Blinding Germs on a 1-turn cooldown, deals low turn damage, applies daze. This should have been blind, it's even in the name, Blinding Germs. So daze reduces accuracy and damage output by 25%. We have Blinding Venom, deals moderate thunder damage to one enemy, applies total blind to one enemy. We have a total blind monster. Alright, there we go, that helps, that counters, right? Doesn't matter if Ulrika just got Bleed Hater and she can apply bleed before dealing damage. If she's total blinded, I'm sorry, she can't touch you. So that's pretty good. Let's see, Waiting to Hunt, multiple allies, gives anticipation to itself in area. Whoa. That is awesome. Dodge area to your whole entire team for 2 full turns, and you get anticipation for 3 turns. This has a high cooldown, 4. I feel like I haven't seen 4-turn cooldown. When it comes to Cosmic Monsters, is this a first? I don't know, just looking through, I'm sure there's someone out there that has a 4-turn cooldown, but this is crazy. So 41 stamina, 4-turn cooldown, you give dodge area to the whole team. If you give dodge area to a Megataunt monster, you realize that the only way you can deal damage against that monster is with a single based attack. If you do an AoE, it won't deal any damage. So that's very interesting. I'm thinking, originally I was thinking this monster is going to be a team speed holder. Normally anticipation monsters, it doesn't even matter how fast they are, because they can hold team speed or single speed, because their whole purpose is to get a turn in when the enemy does an extra turn skill, right? If you've ever battled a Hardy, Hardy doesn't run speed, Hardy runs triple strength, sometimes 2 strength. Because Hardy, it doesn't matter what the speed stat is, he will get a turn in when your fastest monster turn transfers or does an extra turn skill. But now I'm thinking, what if you go first with Lord Platypus, set up dodge area, and now the enemy is forced to single target your dodge area Megataunt monster, which will make them just stay alive longer. So, I mean, it goes without saying, Waiting to Hunt is a powerful, powerful skill. I am looking forward to seeing the applications of Waiting to Hunt. White Walker Hands, ooh, throwback, OG monster, deals moderate water damage and applies freeze. We have a monster that can freeze. So, there's, like, when you think of Chucklemuckle can't really counter monsters, even though she has anticipation. The best she can do is give your team, like, pyrophobic shield, so you only take damage from fire-based attacks. Hardy can counter in the sense that he can kill your monsters, right? You're scared to extra turn because you don't want Hardy to get a turn in, because he can OTK your monster, he can even kill your Megataunt monster. But Chuckle's not that huge of a threat. When it comes to Lord Platypus, the threat becomes in denial. If you do an extra turn skill, if you do a turn transfer skill, then Lord Platypus is going to be able to freeze you, or he's going to be able to total blind you. So he is countered by denial. Let's see what else we have. And then we have an AoE blind, Blinding Toxins. This should have been called Dazing Germs. Alright, deals low thunder damage, applies blind. Alright, so we have AoE blind, we have AoE daze, we have single freeze, we have dodge area anticipation, and we have total blind. Alright, pretty good skill set. It's not the best, and here's why. If you're taking this monster into PvP, the reality is you are still going to fight a Megataunt monster, right? There's no ands, ifs, or buts about that. You are still going to fight a Megataunt base. So, if, for example, you are battling a Bomb Beta with a Master Masher, with a Ulrika, guess what? Master Masher is going to turn transfer into Ulrika. You're going to get a turn in, and what can you do against the Megataunt monster? Well, actually, you can Waiting to Hunt, huh? You can dodge area. I guess that does protect it. So you can't protect against single damage, but you will be able to protect with the dodge area. Okay. I'm liking this monster more and more. I think I just got to take him out and see how he actually works. So let's put Waiting to Hunt for sure. Let's put the total blind and the single freeze for sure. Alright, let's do that. Alright, Waiting to Hunt, Blinding Venom, White Walker Hands, and for the last and final skill, I think we're gonna go, I don't think I need the shock skill. I think we're gonna go with the AoE blind. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this. So 2 denials, 2 main denials, total blind and freeze, and then we're going to go with the blind across the board and the dodge area anticipation. This is interesting. So this could counter Vampirastro, right? You just... No, she's immune to control, so you can total blind Vampirastro. AI, by the way, AI Vampirastro is super dumb. If you total blind, it recharges. Alright, let's look at relic slots. Oh shoot, this monster got better. This monster can hold the revival essence. So if this monster dies, this monster comes back to life. So that's awesome. The only bad thing is, once again, unlike Hardy, unlike Chocomoco, this is a status caster. So if you come back to life, you just come back with immune to nightmares and hardened. So it's not a big deal, I would say, unless you set up that dodge area. In terms of here, you can do Eeltron's Mask, Jastar's Mask. Let's see, this monster... What are we running? Single target. He does have Blinding Toxins. Blinding Toxins with Jastar's Mask could drain stamina across the board. But let's... I actually don't know what's the best thing to give him. For now, we're gonna go... No, we're gonna keep Eeltron's Mask. Let's go with the Jastar's Mask, but if you single target, it doesn't even help out that much. Alright, let's showcase him. Let's test him out. You know, I just realized I actually got to get him to rank 3 for him to even get the anticipation. Otherwise, he's not usable. So we will go ahead and R3 him right now. Because without the anticipation, he's not that great of a monster, right? He's just a monster with a single total blind and a freeze and a daze and all that stuff. So we will have to take him to rank 3. All right. Oh, you know, I can take him to rank 5 in this video, actually. I do have enough. Let me go ahead and level him up. I am trying to conserve gems because, once again, I want to get Masher, and I'm doing a task on my phone right now to make sure I have the gems. So this will be a rank 3 video instead of a level 100 video. Skill set is the same. Now I have the status caster anticipation. Rune setup, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm curious to do the dodge area, so I'm gonna go with speed. He's probably gonna be a team speed holder more than anything. He can be a triple team speed holder. I think that's gonna be the route I go, but I want to start off just by testing out the dodge area Megataunt combo and see how that plays out. The more I look at this monster, I wonder if I should give him a different kind of mask, something that helps more so with stamina. Not necessarily Jastar's mask, but like, I don't know, I recently saw a gold mask that can actually increases max stamina, so that'd be interesting. But with that being said, let's go ahead and do PvP. I am allowed to do PvP, however, I'm not allowed to win the battles because that would be totally unfair for me to win with a monster that was given to me for the sole purpose of an exclusive first look. And the first battle is irrelevant because that is a dodge area taunt team, which we don't need to do. Although I guess I could have showcased what I wanted to showcase. Alright, cool. We have Tabora Kodama. Please tell me I'm going first. 19k, 20k. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Let's see how well this works. This is going to be interesting. So I'm going to go slow and I'm going to go waiting to hunt. Now we all know Tabora normally does my favorite trick, right? So if I do waiting to hunt, which gives dodge area to my whole entire team, and it reinstates that to me. Look at that. Beautiful. That is gorgeous. And then Kodama can go, probably does an AoE because the AI is dumb. That is gorgeous. Yeah, so this monster could be used as a triple speed setup dodge area and you're good to go. Your monster stays alive and then you have your attacker, whether it be a Vanoss, whether it's Vampirastro. I run my Vampirastro as an attacker and then she's free to attack and get rid of Megaton bases and whatnot. So that could actually really work. Alright, let's see. Nightmare on the Street. So we'll go spooky here. Nightmare on the Street. Yeah, just have your attacker finish everything off after your Lord Platypus. Just protect your Megaton monster. And that works wonderfully. I could have probably waited for the next attack. Let me go ahead and change the skill set. I want to put in Invader Pitfall in there. So that's... I love the way that worked. That was pretty awesome. Oh yeah, actually, with Data List, that skill for Positive Effect Protection might work really well. Let's keep that in there. Let's get rid of Reconstruction for now. I might keep Reconstruction. This might be... Data List, Lord Platypus could be a really good team together. Setting up that dodge area, doing the protection... That'd be pretty awesome. Alright, obviously it will not work against a Vanoss because Vanoss, of course, could hurt you. But normally you would just do the waiting to hunt, right? You know, Vanoss is going to attack me. Keep in mind, even though you are super squishy, you can resurrect. The bad thing about resurrecting is, of course, that you lose your anticipation. With that being said, here, let's attack. Let's do Reaper. Let's do... And like I said, even if you do get a churn in, the one thing I will say that's bad about him... I think I could have done Spooky again. The one thing that is bad about him is he can't by himself bypass Megaton. So, like I said, if it is a Masher combo or Lupin combo, and there's an enemy Megatons, the worst you can do is freeze and set up dodge area, but you're still susceptible to a single target attack. And Ulrika could pack a punch. If you have your Megaton monster, I guess you're fine because they're meant to be tanky. But if you don't have a Megaton monster, she can punch. She can pack a strong single target attack. Here, let's do the positive effect protection. Now, check this out. I have dodge area, taunt, megataunt, regen, and positive effect protection. That's pretty cool. Here, I don't need to worry about anything. Maybe I should do, let's see, do you have evasion? You do have evasion. Let's reinstate it. Dodge area. That's just pretty cool. Recharge, Vegas feelings. Alright, let's go spooky. I think I wasted that last turn. Yeah. Ultron's mask. All these relics kicking in. Mr. Beast's banner. We're just going to go ahead and alt. My bad. Here I can do blinding venom, blinding toxin. So now I can freeze. So here is where I stop Vanoss from hurting my team, especially since he has a pierce mechanic. Okay, this was interesting. I want to keep doing this. So even though I think for the most part you run him as a team speed holder, this could be a good meta here. Obviously the Vanoss, the Rasulka bases will counter you, but if not them, then you're good to go. Oh, here's Masher. All right, this will be fun. This will be interesting. Hopefully I'm fast. No, 24k. All right, so I'm not the fastest, so that's unfortunate. My favorite trick, Bad Moon Rising. Keep anticipation. I will say, when you have anticipation, I don't think the AIs will do their extra turn skills, though. What do we do here? Like I said, against a Megataunt, you really can't do anything, so I'm just going to set that up. I wish that would cleanse, too. Here, we'll do Spooky. Here, my attacker's too strong. Reaper. We will do Spooky again, and just Nightmare on the street. Ooh, that was a little too powerful. Curse Stones, I think we'll exit there. Awesome. I think, yeah, I'm going to have to mostly do friendly battles because that is the best way to showcase Lord Platypus against enemies. Because otherwise, okay, Vampire Astral, that's good. Lindworm, turn transfer monsters, extra turn monsters. Okay, this is perfect. So I'll start, obviously, Vampire Astral. So I'll do Waiting to Hunt, right? If she was to do, oh, she did Singing for You. It's blocked. If she was to do Reaper, I'd get a turn in and then I'd be able to freeze her. Look at that, blocked. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. And then I am free to attack like crazy. I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to get rid of that. I'll recharge. Fortified Tower, now I am protected, so even if she was to do the Reaper, it wouldn't do anything. AoE blocked. That is gorgeous. Then I can Total Blind, I can freeze, I can do whatever here. Let me blind everyone across the board. Keep in mind, you can't freeze Vampire Astral because of her immune to control. Bloody Daughter, single target. That's all they can do against Megataunt. So this might be the best friend to Megataunt monsters, just with that setting up that dodge area. I've always said, like, if you ever had a dodge area Megataunt, man, they're almost indestructible because all the enemy can do is single target because AoEs don't do anything. So that is pretty cool to see firsthand. Yeah, that is pretty darn cool to see firsthand. All right, but other than that, like, other than that combo, like, yes, you can Total Blind, yes, you can freeze. Obviously it doesn't work against Vampire Astral. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I feel I'm a little reserved about him. I wish he had a permanent anticipation, right? I wish he was like Chuckle or Hardy where it was permanent and it couldn't just easily be removed. I wish that was a thing. Other than that, you run this monster as a team speed holder. I don't think I can really showcase that much because unless the AI actually does an extra turn skill, my turn won't trigger. And like I said, if the enemy is still bringing, some sort of Megaton base, you yourself can't do anything, so you need to counter. The best you can do is just set up the dodge area anticipation on yourself. So I do like that he can reinstate it. So I definitely like him. He's super unique. He's super cool. He works with Megataunt really well, especially as a 3-speed monster. Keep in mind, he is super fast. He is as fast as Vampire Astral, who is in the meta right now. So all things being equal, they have the exact same speed set. If you run this monster to go first, you set up the dodge area. You force Vampire Astral to do her skill, to do her Reaper skill first. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep getting turns in. But again, if the enemy has a Megataunt, you can't really do much to the Megataunt base, so there's a counter that exists there. Super interested to take this monster against the Wolf Pack, so here's what I'll do. Since I'm only taking this monster to level 130 for now, I will do the level 150 later today. So if you have anything specifically you want me to test out, if you have the triple Wolf Pack team, let me know in the comments so we can do some friendly battles, or even then, if not, I'll battle some teammates and we'll come up with some really good gameplays because I'm super curious and eager to try out some more Lord Platypus gameplay. Alright guys, with that being said, let me know what you think about this monster so far in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.